Color Me Banyan is a category that we came up with that showcases some of the interesting techniques that I'm developing when I'm over in Indonesia. I get to visit Indonesia a couple times a year, and it's fun to challenge the designers and the colorists there to try different techniques. We're used to seeing the chop designs, you know, the motif that's done dipping in the wax and applying, but what about how you apply the color, maybe how the different order that you apply the color, or maybe you add bleach, maybe you add different smoking technique, or it's spelled smocking, S-M-O-C-K-I-N-G. But anyway, if you change up the order of how things are done in your batiks, you get different effects. So the Color Me Banyan is a category that we're doing for Banyan batiks that showcases those kind of things that I find very, very interesting that are different in the industry. This one, because yes, we've seen striped or painted kind of effects in batiks a lot, but this one's a little bit different because of the way that we've scrunched up the fabric and applied the dye, and then applied the soda. Soda kind of acts on the batik the way a salt would in a watercolor painting. You can see right in here, it's like bubbles. It looks like tons of bubbles right there. So we've applied a lot, like a stripe of the soda to give that type of effect. And then I've also over dyed a little bit, or applied this yellow in a different way than I did with the background colors. If you look here, think of this as like a sunset, and then these maybe the lights that are coming on at dusk, that type of thing. You always have a little pop of yellow against this. So there's a lot of different colors in this particular one. You can see this almost like a tropical. I adore this one. It's very fall. The burnt orange and gold with a mossy green, and this is just a punch of color, this one with the burnt gold. Now I've used it in my Bargello lighthouse. You don't see the lighthouse yet because I haven't gotten to it. But what I've done is I put it here, and then this is the light from the lighthouse. Of course I put the Bargello at the bottom, but you can tell it works fantastic in a landscape type quilt. So that's a Color Me Banyan, a different category. This is going to be showing up in stores next summer, so you got a sneak peek.